Welcome back to the Christian Journey where you get everything gospel. So here is the testimony of this brother. It's a multiple testimony about his mother, his health, and his job. This will tell you that God can be trusted, and no matter what it is, you will testify.
And okay. All right. I have a couple of testimonies, so I'll start with my mom. So on the 14th of June last month, my mom had an accident, and prior to that accident, that morning, I woke up with a heavy chest pain. Not knowing what was going on, and not knowing that there was going to be a call that my mom was involved in an accident. So I was restless, and I was restless until I was able to pray the O8 prayers reluctantly. So about 30 to 35 minutes later, my mom called me, and the first thing I heard was, in fact, Emmanuel, I can't understand what kind of accident is this. I've never seen this kind of accident before. So my mom, someone beat the traffic lights, ran into my mom. She ran into the traffic lights also. The two airbags came out, and the place where the car hit was her side, the driver's side, so her knees and all that were affected. So we did tests. I came in from Lagos, by the way, that same day to Abuja. So we did all the whole tests, cervical CT, brain CT, all those things, and my mom was cleared medically. Then 2 weeks later, my mom started to forget things instantly, and then she started having distorted speeches. So she couldn't talk to you and make a complete statement because, one, she didn't know what she was trying to say, and two, she didn't know how to put the words. So on the 3rd of July, Pastor made a declaration, and he said, Elroy is reversing any celebration that was attacked in the middle. He said, your body is sound, your health is sound, every part of your body is sound, your mind is sound. Then on 5th of July, he gave a word. He said, every garment of forgetfulness be torn. Then on the 7th, he said, brain disorder be reversed, romantic brain disorder be reversed. Now, most of these things were not actually what was wrong with my mom, but they all fell around the same patterns. So I received all these words and I claimed them from my mom. And it wasn't up to 4 days later, my mom was coming back. And as a matter of fact, right now, my mom is perfect. She's good. She dropped us in church here this morning. So I just want to thank God for the life of my mother. The second one is I had a fungi infection since November last year up until May this year. So I had kept on spending money, going to, clinics and all that. Then on the 14th of May, I was meant to get the new prescriptions that I was supposed to get. So at this point, it was as if I was using prescriptions to manage the stuff. So on that 14th, I sold the entire money to church, and on the narration I wrote, I received my healing. I was fed up, by the way, and I told God, I'm like, maybe this is not the right way to put it, but I'm just going to sow this money, and I'm tired. If I get healed, that's fine. If I don't, that's fine. So I did it reluctantly. And then on the 15th of May, that's the next day, in the morning, Pastor mentioned fungi infection be reversed. I claimed it. In fact, that thing has been stressing me out because from November I can't wear trousers and go out, like start walking as if I'm carrying something under. So I want to thank God for that. I got healed on that. Then the final one is career breakthrough. 2023, I came to thank God for a job that I got. Fast forward to 2024, July 31st, which was the last day of my probation on the job to confirm me as a full staff. I got fired. Fast forward to November 2024, I got another job. This job was supposed to be 10 times better. Okay, they had given us offer letter. We had started training before, we go into the departments and start working. The last day of the training, the CEO called me to have a meeting with me and the HR. And he said, for whatsoever reasons, that he has to terminate my contract because they don't need people like me in their company. February 2025, before February 2025, December, I had a dream where I had an encounter with Papa. He was with a brown envelope, and then I think there was crowd, so he wanted to talk to me. I could see he wanted to talk to me, so he said, can he see me next week? And I told him, Papa, even if it's next month, I don't mind, so long as you see me. He said, no problem. So first week of February 2025, I had a job interview I was supposed to go for. Now, the people who were conducting this interview were the people who trained us for the previous job, the second job that I had just got sacked from. So they asked me, what's up, what happened? I explained, and they said, okay, I should bring my CV. I took my CV, and then they had been inviting people for interviews. It got to the fourth day, which was second to the last day. The person who took my CV called me and said, Moses, what's wrong? I'm seeing people coming in and going in. I'm not seeing you. And I said, I haven't received the mail. She said, okay, they'll call me. That day, I think February, it was first week of February, I can't remember the dates. Then Papa mentioned that email, we will receive it, and that call, we will receive it. When they were going to send me an email to that same mail that I did not see the first email, they sent me an email to come. On getting there, I had jumped 4 stages of interview and just gone to the final round. Now, the final round was just for us to answer a couple of personal questions and do a medical test. And to the glory of God, that was just how it went. I did my last segment. I did the medical test. We were offered employment letters. Now, before that job came, I was praying to God that I had wanted a job whereby it could be flexible for me to go and do a course, and that course is for 6 months, and it's quite expensive. So what I'm thanking God for in this very particular testimony is for allowing me to be able to keep the job and go for that course. And this course is worth millions of naira, and God brought people to pay for this course for me completely. I just want to say thank you to God. I just want to say thank you to NSPPDians for the amen you keep saying on the altar every day. And I want to say thank you to Pastor Jerry. You are building an army for God. God bless you. What God cannot do does not exist.
To my returning subscribers, thanks for watching. And if you are just joining the Christian Journey for the first time, you're welcome. Please do not forget to subscribe, like, share, drop a comment for us on the comment section. And I want to tell you that your testimony is just around the corner. Stay blessed and see you on my next one.